X Games Chiba 2024 Day 2 rolls on as we bring you Women's Skateboard Street Final live from the Makuhari Messi Stadium. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside the legend and voice of women's skateboarding, Amelia Bratka. Amelia, I cannot wait for this one because we've got such huge names in a stacked roster of 8 athletes. And really, from the top down, anyone could skate away with this gold. Miyu Ito obviously headlining. Could we see another all-Japanese podium?
It's possible, but I think, you know, Koko Yoshizawa can certainly give everyone a run for their money, as she did at the Olympics, coming seemingly out of nowhere and absolutely dominating. But we cannot forget about Chloe Covell, the queen of switch skating. The innovation that she is bringing to this field is just incredible.
A gold in Ventura in 2023. We hadn't seen her on the X Games stage since then, but you take a look at our lineup. Chloe Covell at 14 years old, watching her in eliminations yesterday, you could just tell there's an aura to her. She's in complete control. She's the one that this entire field is chasing.
She's feeling it, and a confident Chloe Covell, oh, that is unstoppable. We can't forget about Liz Akama, though. She's got some really great tricks. She's bringing a lot of versatility to the mix.
So our finals format, we've got 8 skateboarders, 3 runs each, 3 45-second runs. The best single run counts. So this is interesting. In elimination, as there you see Chloe Covell, can she add to her gold medal collection? They only got 2 runs. So, you know, going for broke is one thing, but some of these girls, just with a solid full pool, got themselves into the final. Now, you've got that 3rd extra run. Strategy is in play. Who will it favor? We're about to find out. A packed crowd here at Makuhari Messi as we bring you Day 2 of X Games Chiba.
This beautiful Zen garden vibe they've got going on. I'd say California Skate Parks has really outdone themselves with the detail to attention, but ST Sukasem coming out of Thailand, one of the first X Games athletes to represent that country out here.
Yeah, just the 2nd athlete ever from Thailand to compete on the X Games stage.
Showing us a beautifully balanced frontside nose grind. She skates with none other than Kenny Reed and looks up to Eric Costin, so she's got some great people in her court. Solid lip slide. ST has exploded on the scene this year. She made her way into the Olympics, jumping up 16 rankings places in just the span of 2 events. Then skated in the Olympics. Then she got 2nd at Mass Singapore. And now she is here in her first ever X Games in the finals and just put down a full pull.
To talk about how important it is, especially for an X Games rookie, when you're the first to drop in at the final, of what it can do to your confidence level to just put down a full pull.
Honestly, she doesn't even look stressed, but absolutely, she's gonna be feeling really good going into runs 2 and 3, having a score on the board with a full run, used the course really well, had a diverse array of tricks, scoring a 70 on her first X Games finals. What a way to make a statement.
There you see her with her mom, who's a pop singer in Thailand. She competed in The Voice Thailand Season 1 back in 2012. Aoi Mura, also an X Games rookie.
Winning the Rockstar Energy Open just a few weeks ago. She's feeling confident coming off that podium. Nice backside lip slide. We saw her at the Tokyo Uprising event last year, where she battled some really gnarly slams, but always got back up. to try and land her run. So far, looking really solid here.
Last 10 seconds.
Oh, hanging on. And that is going to be a solid run from AOE. She had a little bit more time than she anticipated, so threw in a kickflip, threw in a back 180. But all in all, this had the makings of a really solid run. It looked like she tried to get into a hurricane there, but ended up in a front board. But, you know, she still made it work.
In her own words, a great pair of pants can be like a superhero cape. I put them on when I want to go do something special. She put those cow print pants on with purpose this evening, Amelia.
Channeling her inner cow.
A 75.66 for AOE. So here's Ibuki Matsumoto, just 12 years young, right out the gate, Amelia, in her second X Games appearance.
Okay, she just started off with a kickflip front board, which not too long ago was like the hammer in this field.
Yeah.
Nice frontside nose grind. She's got amazing style, just makes me think of Tom Penny.
That's high praise. Remember, she just missed the podium in Ventura in this contest, had to settle for 4th. Wow.
Taking the kickflip front board to fakie that time.
The technical wizardry from the 12-year-old Ibuki.
She said that she crawled out of a corner of Japan with the aim of becoming the best in the world. She's clearly well on her
That's
way.
poetry. What a first run for Matsumoto. A packed crowd here at Makuhari Messi getting treated to this performance from the Japanese skater.
Ooh, the heel lock
Yeah,
on that 50.
That is styly. 79.33 in Ibuki, taking over first place. Funa Nakayama, 19 years old. This is her 5th X Games appearance. She has 1 medal, silver, that she earned at this event back in 2022.
Earned the cover of Thrasher magazine with her signature front crook down the 16th stair handrail at Hollywood High. I mean, a Thrasher cover is something every skater dreams about. Oh, wow, the heel flip front board. She made an expression as though she surprised herself with how well she did that. There's a front crook.
Last 10 seconds for Funa.
Oh,
and she just gets hung up.
looked like she was trying to go up in the front blunt, which means you got to ollie all the way over the rail to lock in, but got tangled.
I love watching Funa skate. There is a level of confidence and intention when she hits the course. A 66, so she has some things to clean up there.
It has some makings of a good run, though.
Totally. She gets 2 more cracks at it. That's the beauty of this finals format. Koko Yoshizawa, 14 years old. Fresh off a gold medal performance at the Paris Olympic Games.
Oh, also starting with a kickflip front board. What is happening? Nice 360 flip. Apparently she didn't realize she was good at skating until she saw Momiji do a big spin front board at the Tokyo Olympics, and she thought, oh, I could do that trick. Maybe I'm good at skateboarding too.
That is such a low-key flex, modestly speaking. Just imagine how good you are and you have no idea until you watch clips of someone else. Wow.
The backsmith back 180, making it look so clean. Oh, there it is, the big spin front board.
The big spin front board ender. The Olympic gold medalist trying to add an X Games gold to her 2024.
I mean, and she started with the kickflip front board. That was a really solid run. And right here, doing a 3-shove, nollie 3-shove out of the nose slide.
Amelia, how does someone this technically talented seemingly come out of nowhere? I mean, she just wasn't really on a lot of people's radar prior to this year.
Apparently, she believes that the Japanese skate culture around lessons and coaching is the reason behind a lot of the success of the Japanese skaters.
Big ol' score, 82.66 for Coco, putting her up into the top spot. Now Liz Akama, 15 years old, hard to believe this is her 5th X Games appearance. 3 medals, 2 silver, 1 bronze, but the gold has been elusive to Liz Akama. Does that change here tonight in Chiba?
It's possible. She has a completely different bag of tricks than everybody else. You know, you're seeing some similarities with this field, and you kind of always have for some reason, but Liz just brings a totally different flavor. Like that front big spin, she just stepped off, but she's the only one doing that. Sometimes she turns it into a big heel. But definitely love her approach and just picking tricks like this one, the barley grind. It's just such a good looking trick, and no one else in this field is doing it. Ending with the backflip. That's not going to be her ideal run because she stepped off on that front big spin, but she's going to have 2 more chances at it.
That's such a great angle. So Coco leading the way early in run 1 here in the women's skateboard street final. Not the score Liz Akama was looking for, puts her in 5th here in run 1. And now it's time for our gold medalist from X Games Ventura. It was her X Games debut, now just her 2nd appearance. Can she go back-to-back with a gold in June and possibly another gold here in September?
I love that she started out with that front feeble. I mean, doing that trick on a square rail, the lock-in is so much trickier. That's why you haven't seen anyone else hit it that way. But Miyu's just got so much control. Doing the backside blunt in the middle of her run. One of the only ones to use the quarter pipes with a trick instead of just a kick turn. Nice frontside blunt slide. Ending with the back lip. Seems like a very popular choice in this field, but let that not fool you, because that is such a hard trick, especially to do down such a long handrail.
She closes it out properly. Really great strategy, full pull, had a little bit of everything. Again, just Miyu's 2nd X Games appearance, but it feels like she's been competing on this stage for years with an approach like that. An 84 for Miyu, taking over 1st place.
That look of shock.
She's like, oh, wait, what? I wish she had prop glasses that she could have taken off, whipped off as she was looking at the scoring monitor. What a run for Miyu Ito.
Give that girl a monocle.
Chloe Covell, 14 years old, already a gold medal in her collection. And it already looks a little different than what we've seen out here tonight.
That is a big risk to take. First trick in, the kickflip down that lengthy stair set. Now she's going switch flip, nollie flip.
Who is flipping their board like this, Amelia?
No one else in this field, not that's here today. Backside tail slide. You know, the fact that she could skate in her non-dominant footing and throw flip tricks, it's just a testament to show you how much board control Chloe has. Perfectly timed run, ending with a backsmith, down the lengthy handrail. You know, the look on her face, though, it makes me think that was maybe her safety run.
We've seen it from so many greats. What better way to kick off a run, by the way? That I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna put the entire field on blast. And by the way, this isn't even my A run. I've got stuff in the back pocket. She just looks so supremely confident. And that score, Amelia, of an 87.33, when we all know what she's actually capable of.
Wow.
I am scared.
It's looking like a walk in the park for Chloe today.
I am scared for what might be. One run in here in this women's skateboard street final. We thought, wow, Miyu Ito, she's not messing around. But Chloe Covell picking up where she left off, she's in first place. One run officially in the books here at the women's skateboard street final, or as we're calling it now, the Chloe Covell Invitational, after what she just put down on run number 1. For more on what we've seen, let's get a vibe check from the third member of our team out on the course, Mitch Tomlinson.
Look, the vibe down here, I'm going to say it's second to none. We've got Tom Shan, Nyjah Houston, all screaming at none other than Chloe Covell's last run, and that was unbelievable. I just spoke to Chloe and I said, why do you like this course so much? She said she loves the design. She really loves the flow. She doesn't have to pick a board up. She just flows through it all, and the round rails. She loves the round rails. And look, there's more in the tank from Chloe. We know that, so let's see what happens on that next run.
Yeah, that is so true. If Chloe is loving this course and she's putting down what we just saw in run 1, look out. But run 2 officially kicking off with ST Sukasem, who was the first skater to drop in her X Games debut, no less. And absolutely looks like she belongs in this field, Amelia.
I mean, she has been progressing so quickly. This year alone has been huge for her, and she shows no signs of slowing down. Definitely putting together a solid run here.
She's picking up the pace, trying to get one final trick in.
Oh, that would have been the upgrade. Trying to go frontside 5-0 on the handrail. I love the way she started out. She did a feeble across the entire length of this round rail, just showing you so much control in her grind.
But I love what you said there, the key word, the upgrade, right? Judges say, hey, you got to the big show, you put down a full pull, very solid, but what else you got? What a moment for ST Sukasem in her very first X Games. Aoi, all smiles as she gets ready to drop in for her second run.
It looked like she was going for a hurricane. She didn't quite get her truck on, but it was a steezy front board, let's call it that. Nice backside Smith grind. Backside 5-0. Looking very calm, cool, and collected. And also, what I love about her, she's always smiling. She's clearly loving every moment being on her skateboard. Oh, I think she was going for a back tail.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Wow, we've not really seen a lot of that in this field. That tail,
That would have been
that lengthy handrail.
wild. She says she loves American music, and her playlist sounds a lot like yours, Amelia. Panic at the Disco, Carly Rae Jepsen, The Go-Go's, and Avril Lavigne.
Carly Rae Jepsen is my jam for sure.
It's not even a guilty pleasure. It's just a pleasure, and it needs to be celebrated by all. I'm with you. So Ibuki Matsumoto.
Whoa! Kickflip front board looking so controlled. She is not wasting any time.
One of the two 12-year-olds in this field, Ibuki Matsumoto, she made it very clear in Ventura that she absolutely belongs in this group.
Getting the kickflip front board to fakie once again. Is she gonna change this run up? So far looking really similar to her first. Oh, going for the kickflip back lip at the end.
I love it.
Apparently came through the Flake Cup, which is a really cool series of mini ramp competitions in Japan. I got to see a demo of these kids skating mini ramps, and I say kids because they're like 7, and they are just doing the most technical lip tricks you can imagine. So it makes sense to me that she would have come through that contest series. I think a lot of these individuals did.
Case in point, Ibuki Matsumoto just finished outside of podium position in Ventura. Can she get an X Games medal here in Chiba? Funa Nakayama.
Apparently Funa was really surprised when she got a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics because she considered herself still a student of skateboarding. And that kind of goes to show you that's kind of what skateboarding is about. There's always so much to learn that no matter how far ahead you are of the rest of the field, you keep thinking of other tricks that you can't do or you haven't done yet or you can continue to progress in. That heel flip front board, each time she has an expression on her face as though she's just shocked at how good she's gotten at that trick.
And at 19 years old, Amelia, she's actually the oldest skateboarder in this contest.
What?
Yeah, I had to fact check that.
No. That is wild. That was a great run from Funa. We even saw her signature front crook down the 11-stair handrail. Seems to be discussing the flow that she had. Maybe kind of ran out of juice towards the end there. That's the thing with these competitions, though. Every time you go to a contest, the course is completely different.
Yep.
Every rail is different. It flows differently. And you've got like 1 practice, maybe 2 practices to adapt, to time out your run, to plan out your tricks, to put it all together in this perfect little box. It's, you know, it's no easy feat to jump from contest to contest doing just that.
77.66 for Funa. Good enough for 5th place. She'll get 1 more run here in the Women's Skateboard Street Final. So Coco is sitting in that bronze medal spot. Of course, a gold medal at the Olympics earlier this summer. But now she's got X Games medal on the mind.
I love that she starts out with that kickflip front board. Throwing the backside flip in right there. Frontside 5-0. Getting the nollie shove out of the nose slide. Oh, just coming off on that backsmith back 180. It looked like maybe she didn't really have enough speed to see that through. She'll be holding on to that first run score. but might as well throw in a big spin front board for good measure. Why not?
Just such a level of confidence to her skateboarding.
I mean, I hope one is feeling confident when they've won the Olympics just a few weeks ago.
There's just no uncertainty. There's no false moves. It's just really, really solid for someone that wasn't really on our radars at this time last year. So Liz Akama didn't have the first run she was looking for or that we expected, but I anticipate her cleaning things up and knocking on podium's door here on run number 2.
Getting the 180 to fakie 50-50. Frontside big spin, there it is. Stepped off of that one last time, kind of threw her off. Is she gonna stay on this whole run? Throwing in the back lip. Beautiful barley grind, coming out forward. Silver medalist at the Paris Olympics, right behind Coco. Oh,
Wow.
270 switch front board.
Oh
Wow.
my. Let's pulse check. Let's pulse check.
You know,
Yep.
she's been throwing that trick around, but usually on much smaller obstacles. So to put it down that rail at the very end, down the 11-stair handrail, a lengthy one at that.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Oh.
definitely.
I mean, the margins are just razor thin where you land at the end of that rail, Amelia.
I would not want to know what that fall feels like if you don't lock into the front board.
There you see Chloe also looking intently at the scoreboard. How will the judges put that down for Liz Akama? An 83, jumping her up in the 3rd place. Miyu Ito.
Won the Red Bull pool drop event and took 2nd at the Rockstar Energy Open. Starting off with that front feeble, getting the lock-in on the square rail. Nice backside tail slide.
Miyu had the lead in this contest ever so briefly before Chloe took it away from her. And we talked about it after run 1, chasing Chloe. What can Miyu do to close that gap?
Nice front blunt. Such a well-timed run for Miyu, setting up for her last trick. Hard flip. Woo. That gave me Mariah Duran vibes.
I was just about to say it. Tapping in to her inner Mariah Duran on that. If she could have landed that, potentially a preview of what's to come on run 3, Amelia.
I mean, that was close. She stomped it. It just looked like it had spun a little bit, so she landed at an angle, couldn't hang on.
I still just am so blown away that this 17-year-old is just competing in her 2nd X Games. It just, everything is so calculated and controlled. So Chloe Covell, no one caught her on run number 2. So how does she shake things up here and potentially improve upon her 87.33?
She was talking about how she loves the flow of this course. I mean, she's Chloe the Flow on Instagram for a reason. She's just got this incredible style and is so good at piecing together these runs. Wow, going for the upgrade there, the kickflip back tail. We saw her do that in eliminations. She looks a little bit disappointed in herself, but she'll have another go at it.
She's here trying to hustle to get this last one in. And she elects, probably wisely, to avoid it if she doesn't have to.
She considers Haley Wilson, who's an Shanghai X Games silver medalist in 2019, a mentor. Props to Haley Wilson. Check out her video parts.
Coached by Tommy Finn, of course. It's amazing watching her skate, and I'm just thinking to myself, this girl came in 8th at the Olympics? Chloe Covell?
It wasn't really her day, unfortunately, but this could be.
We're 2 runs in here in the women's skateboard street final. Last runs when we come back here at X Games Chiba. We welcome you back to day 2 of X Games Chiba. Hall of Famer Nyjah Houston on hand to watch the lady counterparts putting it down here in the women's skateboard street final. 2 runs in, and it's still Chloe Covell leading the way. Let's check in with the 3rd member of our team out on the course, Mitch Tomlinson.
Look, every one of these athletes want to win a medal. There's no denying that. But when you're down here on the deck, the thing that you do notice is the friendship and the camaraderie between these athletes. It's unbelievable. It just shows the spirit of skateboarding. Even with Liz Akama, she wasn't in that top 3, and the girls are kind of like talking to her, getting behind her. 2 seconds later, she's popped into that top 3. But our girl Chloe's still leading the charge with a 2nd run that wasn't definitely her best, but one more run to come for everyone, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Mitch. And Amelia, we talk about it all the time about the camaraderie, especially in women's skateboard street. They know how much they've championed for one another to get where they are now. And they're all relishing in the progression because they're all playing a part of it here in 2024.
It's all about community, you know? We all make each other better. ST's definitely had the benefit of being surrounded by a really welcoming community. I mean, she has made such a splash on the scene this year. Really pushing herself with each and every competition run she's taken. She jumped up so many qualifying spots in the world rankings. She made her debut at the Olympics. And now she's making her debut at X Games. This is not the last we will see of ST.
You see her mom proudly getting the clip. Yeah, this is special. And I hope that ST holds her head up high after this. In her X Games debut at 12 years old.
I mean, she's made it to the finals. That is a huge accomplishment. She landed her first finals run right out of the gate. Something to be proud of, that's for sure.
And it is hot in there. The ladies using skateboards as fans. So the fans letting Aoi hear it as she drops in for her final run, sitting in 7th place.
Okay, I see. She's been going for a Bennett grind this whole time, and she's finally locked into it. That is so rad to see. The opposite of the Barley. We're not seeing Liz do that one. Super unique. You know, she really feeds off the crowd. Definitely milking the energy.
Uemura skating really well on her final run.
Oh. She was full send on that one, trying to get the back tail at the end, but she still looks stoked. I'm telling you, I've seen this girl slam so much and just get up and look stoked.
I mean, you've just never seen a person bummed out in cow print pants. I dare you to find that person. You can't. Life is good.
She's always in a good mood.
So unfortunately, not the day Aoi was looking for, but always fun to watch her here on the X Games stage. Very bright future for the rookie. Ibuki Matsumoto sitting in 5th, finished in 4th at X Games Ventura. Can she put it all together here and potentially knock on that door where Liz Akama is sitting in that bronze medal spot, Amelia?
She's definitely a podium threat. I mean, she's got great style. She's got some technical tricks, doing multiple flips into front boards, one going to fakie right there.
She's hyped.
Going for a massive upgrade on her first run here, trying to get this kickflip back lip.
Oh.
That is definitely not the last you'll see of Ibuki because she is here to stay.
Just getting stuck on that rail. Unable to close out her final run.
I can't believe how dialed she's got that kickflip front board though. I mean, just a couple years ago, that was like the hammer in this field.
Oh, if you went back and watched a women's skateboard street contest from 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, you would be blown away at the difference between what 8th place here today and what even a silver medal might have looked like 5 or 6 years ago. And that's no disrespect to podiums of yesteryear. That just shows you where the level is at.
I mean, those women who came before them, they paved the way. They had to fight for their place to be here, and they inspired these girls to pick up a board.
Yeah, when you think Funa Nakayama here dropping in for her 3rd and final run, when you think about what Leticia Buffoni has done, what Alexis Sablone did, to absolutely pave a path so now we have 12, 13, 14-year-old prodigies competing for X Games medals. It's really extraordinary.
Oh, just stepping off the heel flip front board. Looked like she did not fully rotate on her way out of there. She will not be improving her position here today. Oh, going for the front blunt big spin, trying to show everyone. All right, though, I want to show you my new trick.
A hearty round of applause here at Makuhari Messi for Funa, who will unfortunately not earn an X Games medal out here tonight. Amazing crowd on hand here for day 2 of X Games Chiba 2024. We turn our attention now to Koko Yoshizawa, just outside of podium position, Amelia.
Starting strong with the kickflip front board. Oh, almost stepping off that 360 flip.
But keep an eye on the scoring. Look how close she is to 3rd place, Liz Akama.
Love the no slide nollie shove. Oh, there was the upgrade. Oh, that could have made the difference between her and Liz. Unfortunately, will not be getting the podium here today, but love that she's still going for the big spin front board. See, and Brandon, the thing is, when we talk about progression, the rate of it is so quick now. We see new faces at every event, and they're doing new tricks in this field that we haven't seen before.
True.
And it's happening so rapidly. It's super inspiring to watch.
It's almost too fast, but I love it.
Keep up, man. Keep up.
So that's going to do it for Koko. 4th place is where she will stay. Okay, so we've got 3 skaters left to drop in. They happen to all be in podium position right now. So Liz Akama is guaranteed at least an X Games bronze medal. But I don't think she wants an X Games bronze medal. I think she wants something of a different color variety. This is her last chance to do it.
She already has a bronze. She already has a silver. And she's trying to mix up her run here. She's got the 180, 50-50, switch 180 out. Oh, and throwing the big heel in there. You know, she was trying to climb up that podium. Unfortunately, won't be doing so. But still trying to finish out her run here.
That's gonna do it for Liz Akama, who is going to earn a third career X Games bronze medal.
It'll go well with her 2 silvers, 3 silvers, but she's going to be wanting that gold even more. She'll be thinking about it till the next time for sure.
Someone thinking about it, Miyu Ito. Sitting in the silver medal position, she's the last skateboarder that can potentially knock off Chloe, at least temporarily, as Covell will be the last one to drop in. It's time to see those upgrades. It's time to see those hammers. Hear from Miyu.
She says she focuses on her form and style as much as her technicality. And that really shows because every trick she does, she stomps with authority. She executes it well. And style really matters.
This is that moment for Miyu Ito.
Can she get the hard flip?
Oh!
That was so close!
And that angle showed you just how close it was. That's such a heavy trick to put over that stair set, Amelia.
That's a long stair set.
And with that, Chloe Covell is guaranteed her second career X Games gold medal.
And we get to see a Chloe Covell victory lap. What a treat. So the thing is, I'm pretty sure that she just won with her safety run.
Run 1, that's right.
That's right.
We made it very clear that she still had so much gas in the tank after that first run. Do we see it out here on what's a victory lap at X Games Chiba?
Wow, she almost 270'd out of that 50-50 as opposed to just a 180 to try to turn it around. Once again, that flow on full display.
And the amount of tricks she's able to get in is unrivaled.
So she was trying to show us that beautiful kickflip back tail. She did it so well in the elimination round.
Oh, okay.
The grand nollie flip. I love this victory lap. Yeah, you don't have to send it down the 11th stair. You've already won. Just save it. It's okay.
Chloe Covell, huge in Chiba. The signs out in support for the 14-year-old Aussie winning a 5th career X Games medal, her second gold. Now remember when she won gold, Amelia, in 2023, and we asked her how she was gonna celebrate. She said with heaps of lollies.
Well,
I wonder if that's the status quo a year later.
I mean, listen, Japan's got some really great candy, a very unique selection of treats, so she's gonna get a lot of bang for her buck out there.
X Games Chiba 2024 Women's Skateboard Street is going to go down as the year and the event that Chloe Covell put the entire world of women's skateboarding on notice. She came in like I said at the top, there was an aura to her. There's just an aura to her now, but you just saw it on display.
I mean, in some events, you've seen her get in her own way, get in her head, but a confident Chloe, unstoppable, I'm telling you.
She came in from the very first practice showing that. Elimination, she didn't step off her board, and she just carried that over. The first run is all she needed to take over first place, and she never looked back. Congratulations to all the ladies in women's skateboard street. But at the end of the day, Chloe Covell earns her second career X Games gold medal.